This shovelhead 8 wasn't doing too much today. Timmy's gonna help me. Harper's upstairs with Mommy. Mommy come home from Christmas holidays, so anyways, I had to unload my stuff from the Jeep to bring all the presents and that so my wife could take them down to her family. So I took my get home bag, I guess you'd call it, from the Jeep, and I figured I'd go through it, clean it out. So we're just going to take it apart, and I'll put it together at my leisure later on today. Anyways, we'll just pull the stuff out of it. So, first thing at the top is a pocket emergency kit. I did a video on this quite a while ago. Nothing's changed on it. It's just being in the Jeep. I had a big loaded Ziploc bag, so I put everything in Ziploc bags. These are some nitro gloves. They're a little small, so they're going to be replaced with better ones. There's a little paracord bracelet that I made up. These was really easy, which suits me fine. We get a ferro rod with the magnesium bar on it. These are pretty good. I was getting them for like $1. And these are some fire starters. They're actually for a fireplace or something. And they got a match head onto them, but they burn very well. And they're cheap and easy to get here. There's for some first aid, adventure medical kits, trauma kit with quick clot and bandages and stuff like that. Pretty good kit, nicely sealed up, ready to go. We have a flashlight. It's a cheapie, one of the better, well, I won't say better, but more expensive cheapies. It has 3 settings on it, an adjustable focus, but they were under $5, so. Oh, tangled web. There's a Bic lighter on a lighter leash. You put them in backwards and it keeps them from turning on. And some sort of night eyes, little pry bar, screwdriver, wrench, tool. And there's a plug for a Camelback water bladder with a compass. I picked these up at the yard sale for, I got 5 of them for like $2 a piece. They're old school, but they work really well. Oh, and just in case I forgot, this is a Camelback pack that I picked up at a yard sale for, got 3 of them for $2 a piece. And they didn't have any bladders because things were growing in the bladder, I think, and they got tossed out. But I got the 3 of them, and I gave away 2, so I've got this one left. 6 inches Rayleigh bandage, insect repellent, always good in Canada, released in the summer. Emergency blanket. Here's a little, like, sort of boo-boo kit. I think it's outdated now, but the bandages and that are still in there, but they were good kits at the time. Some bank line. Sport. Couple pencils. Another little boo-boo kit. I forget what they call these in Australia, but it's a little spoon plus a P38 can opener combo. So a little flashlight and screwdriver combination. There's a, I remember how to do this. Bunch of screwdriver bits in there, and they fit in here, so it gives you a lit up flashlight. And a Swiss Army knife, just a single locking blade on it. Okay. A whistle. Match case. With a compass on it, and a tiny bit of ferro rod. You can get these cheap on Amazon if you watch. Little pry bar for prying stuff back and forth, I guess. My helper's not happy helping today for some reason. Anyways, that's pretty well that front compartment, so. We'll get into here. Like, this thing needs to be reorganized bad, so that's why we're into it. Insect head bug net for the insects here. The most important thing, toilet paper right on the top. Set of flexi cuffs, don't ask me why. This is a back scratcher, but I just have to cut the end and it becomes a pocket bellows fire poker sort of thing. Hat with a bug net on it. Pair of work gloves with built-in lights on them. I haven't got the strips pulled out of the battery, so it won't light. Little monocular a guy gave me one time a few years ago. He's gone now, but I still got the monocular. Headlamp, which I see doesn't have the batteries in it, which is what I wanted. It's not bad for, at the time it was pretty good for the money. AA, AAA batteries, Shimog, Sawyer water filter complete, extra bags and all this stuff. I had all this stuff packed together really nice one day. Took it apart and never came back together. And a Kuska, just keep it wrapped in the plastic to keep it a little bit cleaner. Pair of cotton work gloves, but with rubber nubs on them. Good for other stuff. Folding cup. They're pretty good for hot stuff. Boonie hat, American Desert, I think. A couple bandanas. Oh, Dodge trucks. or Ram trucks, whatever they call it. And this is a UST one with different safety tips on it. This is a microfiber cloth. Roll a small Gorilla tape. Cup from a Stanley Canteen camp cook set. I got the other parts in another drawer, in another container. Anyways, some tea and coffee. This is only a get home kit, so not a lot of stuff in it. It's a horse bandage actually, but like an ace bandage. It's self-adherent. The large space blanket from SOL, the two-person one, because you might as well get the big one. Doesn't take much more room. More mosquito repellent. Lots of mosquitoes here. A Coughlin survival candle with 3 wicks and the book of matches inside. Another roll of that horse bandage stuff. This is a Coughlin's candle lantern. With a few spare candles in it. These are the good ones. They last 8 hours a piece. So we got lots of light here for a while. Emergency splint, but this is a vet one because it's cheaper. Some beef jerky that's probably expired and is probably going to go into the garbage. And we'll put that over here. A 2-gallon water bag. Just a regular Ziploc bag. This is a windshield for alcohol stoves. And this is an alcohol stove. The alcohol is in another place in the car, but there's a quart of it, so you just have to get it out. Some hard candies. They don't spoil that easily, so they're okay. Some fruit by the foot, which we're going to check the dates on too. Some hand warmers. Some freeze-dried apples. These don't spoil, but there's not a lot of nutrition in them. BCB fishing kit. It's pretty heavy-duty stuff. That I got it at the right price, so it went in here. One Mountain House chili mac with beef. One Daltrex ration. So I think you're good for a couple days with this. Contractor trash bag. And there's a brand new Camelback water bladder in there. We go into the side pouch. Okay, we have light stick, carbide knife sharpener, which is good for scraping ferro rods as well, a 1/2 inch ferro rod, another one of those can opener sporks things. This is sort of almost a separate kit. Some more bank line, another lighter on a pull cord thing so you don't lose it. Four titanium tent pegs. You can use them as on the alcohol cooker or to make the skewers. Some more tea to handle off my Stanley cook pot so I can fit everything in. Some more coffee. Another tea. Some more of those little fire starters. The Swiss Army knife. Not sure what model this is, but it's got scissors. Does it have a saw? Yeah, scissors, knife, and saw. So that's pretty well the ideal one for this stuff. Spare flashlight, but it's spare AA battery. Some light bulb matches, just cheapies. Now we get into here. So we have a UST saber cut knife. Ow! He doesn't like Velcro for some reason. It's a trigger for him. Anyways, it was like $10. So water bottle. I made a mistake and cut the top of the handle off, trying to do something else, and it didn't work out. And the Stanley cook pot and the lid. And that pretty well is after that. So I get to check over the contents and get rid of anything that's outdated and repack everything. So anyways, thanks very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you for watching.